Welcome back to Griffin, Indiana for episode 3 on Farming Simulator 22. And so I haven't actually progressed that much more since I last saw you. I only got one more contract yesterday. I finished that, then no new ones were popping up at all. So what I ended up doing was coming back and having a sleep, catching up on some much needed rest. But I have noticed we do have a contract here, so we're going to accept this contract. We do have a fertilizer, so we're lucky enough there. Let me just grab it now. Here we go. I think we should fill... Oopsie. What am I doing? That's a good start, guys. That's going to show you what the rest of this video is going to be like. I just filmed a guide too and finished a episode of my new Let's Play on Aston Park as well. So this might end up being a complete mess, this Let's Play. So if it is, I apologise profusely. Okay, let's have a look. Where are we going? We're going to field 8. That's the one we ploughed. Was it episode 2? I think episode 2. The goal for me today is exactly the same as it was before. To get enough money to buy a decent cow pasture or pen or shed. I do need to pick up all this grass. I just didn't have any extra spare time. So what I'll do, after I finish recording this episode, I'm going to work on that field and spend some time there. And I also, as I said, I just recorded it will be up before this goes live, that's for sure. I did a bit of a test on sheep farming, looking at the different production chains. And actually it turns out the base game ones are the best option right now. There aren't that many mod opportunities, but the mod which is available is significantly cheaper. So you either spend 160,000 on a... Oops, sugar, sorry, I was just playing on Aston Park and I realised I'm driving on the wrong side of the road. That's an English map and this is American. Oh, it's funny. It's funny how your brain can't quite compute between the two. I should have stuck to two American maps maybe. But I'm just such a fan of... Can I get through there? No, I'll just drive a bit further down. I'm such a fan of Aston Park. If you haven't had a look on that map just yet, I really recommend you go and have a look. I'm going to go down here. It's really beautiful and it really does feel like home. As I think I've mentioned, I live in a village in Buckinghamshire. Oh, I'm glad I didn't take that contract to do potatoes in this. This is a large field. That would have taken hours. Whew. Pleased to be here just to fertilise. So anyway, yes, Attingham Park is absolutely beautiful. And really is a great and true representation of how many parts of the UK are. It does remind me of sort of the Cotswolds area in Oxfordshire, not Oxfordshire, sort of, oh, is it Gloucestershire? Now I've completely forgotten. Somebody help me in the comments. I only live about an hour and a half away from the Cotswolds, and it's quite interesting where I live. I actually live in Buckinghamshire, but I am 2-3 miles away from Oxfordshire. I'm as close to the border as you can get. And I remember during lockdown was it Christmas of 2021? In the UK, we ended up having rules that we couldn't go and see loved ones or be with anybody at Christmas apart from your household. But in Oxfordshire, which is 3 miles down the road from me, I would have been able to be with my entire family. So it was so frustrating. I was like, if I could just move my house 3 miles, that would have been great. But goodness, doesn't the pandemic feel like an age away, yet still such a vivid, painful memory? And as you've probably seen, I don't want to get political or anything on my channel. That's definitely the last thing I want to be doing. But we did lose our beloved Queen, and I did just want to say a few words about that, because she is everything that the United Kingdom represents: dignity, grace, growth, traditional, and pulling into the modern world, kindness and strength, and leading and showing that I know I have immense respect for men, and I don't really consider myself a feminist, even though I am a female. But what I do respect was that she came onto the throne and was the head of state in that era and was able to command a level of respect. And I think for the UK, we were able to embrace, we were able to embrace women in power quite early on, and not early enough. No, nothing's ever early enough, really. But yeah, I just am a massive fan of our Queen, and she is going to be sorely missed. So that's all I'll say on that. But I'm heading into London in a couple of days. And I know at the moment it is extremely busy. People travelling in from all across the country. Let me turn that off. Yeah, people are travelling all from the country. Oh, sorry mate, I don't want to spray you. Run. Either to go to Windsor or Balmoral up in Scotland. She was able to touch lots of people's lives all over. I never had the pleasure of meeting her. I do know of a few people that have met her. And yeah, apparently she lived up to the hype. So wherever you are in the world, I am sure you've heard the news, and hopefully you hold her in as high regard as what I do. But anyway, what else has been going on? Not much else, to be honest. I've been really focusing on, apart from work, of course. My sister, who I'm in business with, does watch my videos, so shout out to you. And I have been working hard. But in my downtime, I have been working on this new roleplay series. And then I had to do a bit of work to get the sheep video ready. Of course, I needed to get the sheep fed, and then when I was on my Western Wilds map, I was like, oh, I'll just do this while I'm here. And about 3 hours later, I was like, oh, sugar, I'm running out of time here. Let me just spin this around. So yes, social life 0. We were looking after some friends' dogs overnight, 2 King Charles Cavaliers, which ironically was the favourite dog of of King Charles, and now we have a new King Charles. So it appears all of my conversations are going to lead back to the royal family today. I am very sorry. I didn't mean it to. We looked after them. We took them for a walk this morning and dropped them off, and then I took my girls for a nice long walk across the fields, which was lovely. And now they're fast asleep. You probably won't even hear a peep out of them today. If I can get through a whole entire video where Luna doesn't bark, I'll be very impressed. She's a very vocal puppy, and I do love that. So anyway, I'm hoping that we will get at least one more contract pop up, and if we do, then I can grab that, then I can buy a decent size pen, so then I'm not having to replace it again. I really hate doing that. It's just such a waste of money, especially when you're working hard for it. I do feel like I'm putting in the hours, and I do want those cows to be nice and comfortable. And we are coming into the colder months now. It's still September, although saying that, I'm not actually sure what the climate is like in Indiana. So someone comment and let me know what it's like. So it's in real life now, it's September the 10th, and it's starting to get very wet and miserable here in the UK. We normally have an extremely gorgeous September, but we were so spoiled this year. From about June till the end of August, we had honestly beautiful weather. And I've started to look at my analytics because I'm very grateful. I'm starting to get a few new views. And I actually have a higher percentage of people in America watching my videos, so please do share your Indiana knowledge. I'm guessing fall will start in October, so we should start to see the turn of the trees here. So what I'll do is I'll finish off this video. I'll finish this part of this video off now. I'll continue this this contract. Get it finished. Let's see if we can find another one. And I'll meet you back here in a minute. See you soon. We are all done. I'm just on the way back to the farm. I did have to go and buy a little bit more fertilizer. I haven't yet closed the contract, so we'll do that when we get back up to the farm. And yeah, it's time to finish off another day, I think. We'll move into September the 3rd. Hopefully there'll be some more contracts available. And then we can look at what cows we're going to get. I think I mentioned the last one, I do prefer doing milking cows. I'm not a vegetarian, but I'm not that keen on taking them to be used for beef. I know it sounds really stupid. It's like, I've cared for you now. I want to protect you. So I think I'll stick with cows for milking, on the basis of the fact that I'm a chicken. And yeah, let's just pour this in. Oh, epic fail as usual. It wouldn't be a video by me if it wasn't an epic fail of some capacity. Yeah, let's look at the contract. Oh, the dogs have woken up. I didn't think they were going to wake up. And I love it. I've got the one of those Furbos, the dog cameras, and it spits out toys, not toys, treats, and it's got a high-vis camera on there. And I just got a notification on my iWatch saying, barking alert, your dog is barking, click to see what's going on. So I'm like, I'm in the room, mate, I already know this is going on. Very good. Anyway, so that's very new to me, the Furbo, so. Right, let's go to sleep, and I'll see you when I wake up. Start of a new day, and the weather is looking pretty good. Let's have a peek at the rest of the day. Yeah, we're lucky. We've got a good one. Contract-wise, let's have a look. We've only got one more, but it's another fertilizing contract. Ooh. With any type of fertilizer, liquid soil, okay. I could do that, couldn't I? But first I just want to quickly look to see if, for 91,000 that we now have, if there is one that I like. Sorry, I'm getting all disorientated. Where is my field? It's over here. Look at all that lovely grass that I need to pick up. Okay, so this is the spot that I want to go in. Still don't have enough money for those ones, do I? But I do for this one. I quite like this one, and it holds 40, which I think is quite a nice size to get started with. Let's say it's overlapping with the... There we go. It's probably other little bits of grass, isn't it? Let's have a look. Does that look nice? Let's do it. Oh, how exciting. Okay. So, before we take on any contracts, I just want to get focused on putting just a few cows in. Let's not go crazy. We only have 22,000 now. Let's take over some straw. Oh, I do need to get a manure heap as well. So let's just do that now so I don't forget. Silo extension. Oh, it's not going to need anything too big, is it? But let's go for this one. Okay, I don't want to be blocking any entrances. Oh, it's got a weird 90-degree angle thing going on with it. Okay. That's not a very good spot. Okay. Sorry, that's just such a weird angle for a manure heap. Maybe it's just the way it is. Maybe that's straight and my house is wonky. Yeah, that sounds more like it, doesn't it? Actually, let's check on the silage. How is that going? Okay, so 3,800. It's not going to make much total mixed ration, is it? But it will be enough if we keep the amount of cows low. I just need to squeeze in here. And let's get... Oh, there's so much choice in this list now. Okay. This is only 8,000 litres. I should have just used one of my bigger trailers, shouldn't I? I think I might sell this one. There is really no use for one this small right now. I think what we'll do is, when I pick up all of this grass, I'll make a nice... what's the drop-off point going to be? Or is this one that doesn't require a... Surely you want straw. Ah, tipping points in here. Okay. Anyone that's watched my videos knows how terrible I am with these types of trailers and backing them into small spaces. I end up chickening out and getting different vehicles because when it comes to these actors, look, see, they just hate me. Honestly, they hate me. So, to save myself the embarrassment of you watching me do this, I will see you back in a minute. So, that was an absolute disaster, I have to be honest. I could not get that trailer in. So, instead, I then come back. I went to go and try my other trailer, but it was too big. So I sold the trailer, I sold the little John Deere car, and then I returned the least bigger trailer, and I got myself this little truck, which I absolutely adore, and I added real capacity on the back, just so that it's more versatile for me. But this should do the job. We should be able to get in here fine. The bigger ones just was not... Every time it lifted up, it wanted to kick it. And the first one, which you saw me trying to use, oh my goodness, it was going everywhere. I had no hope of making that work, if I'm honest. Okay, so the straw is in. Yep, we can see that looks great. It's on both sides, yep. Right, now all we need is some TMR. I might have to soften this ridge. That probably would have helped me with the with that trailer, but it was going everywhere. Every time I got it bang on, that little hump just threw it off into the other direction completely. I just thought, I'm not going to make my life more difficult. I'm going to go get this, which I love these. In fact, I love them so much, I'm going to show you what it is. So it is a mod. It's the TLX 3500 series. And the one I'm using is this one here, the TLX 500 single cab sound 6.2 litre. I did add a couple of mods to it, but I didn't go too crazy. And then I've leased this on the back, the tipper. But there are a couple of other options. I love it because for the milk, I will just lease one of those, you see. Six grand. And yeah, I've got something ready to go. And you can also use these for forestry as well if you wanted to, or just a general pickup. So yeah, they're really good trucks. Okay, so I'm going to jump out of here for a minute. Pop you there out of the way so we don't cause any issues. Where did I leave my tractor? Yeah, so I've kept the forage wagon, because we definitely need that right now. But I just sent the other one back, even though I just paid the lease fee again, which is a bit frustrating. I think I'm probably going to have the same issue with this forage wagon not fitting in, so I will probably make the TMR, put it into my storage, then get it back out again and put it in my truck. I think that's going to be the safest bet, to be honest. Okay. Silage is in. We don't have that much. It's not processing that fast. So we will do what we can with what we've got. So we'll start with straw. And then let's move on to hay. Let's do a little bit more straw. A little bit more hay. I think that's as much as I'm going to push it. Tiny bit more, yeah. Okay, that's as tight as I can get. That's 17,000 litres. That's pretty good. Turned the wrong way. I know I'm going to have the same issue, so I'm going to tip this out and put it into that truck. Alright. Oops. Should have had it pointing the other way, really. Instead of into the ground. It's magic. I'm just going to dump that there very quickly. Let's reverse you out. Let's get you filled up. There we go. I'll take it all over there. I didn't have a look to see how much roughly I will need. Nice thing is there's never any traffic up here as well, so I can just drive freely around like a lunatic. Okay, here we go. Let's see how much it'll take. Okay, it's taking it all. Okay, good. Right, let's get our cows, shall we? Because I don't have the a trailer to go pick them up in, I'm just going to do it from this point, the animal dialogue. So the brown Swiss are dairy, aren't they? And the Holstein are also dairy. I know Angus is beef. That's beef. So let's do Holstein. I love the Holstein. I don't have a ridiculous amount of money, so I'm going to start with 5 baby ones, and then I'll do 5 at 12 months. I feel that's a good starting point. Oh, they're so cute. And what I love as well, there you go. My Roxy has just noticed I have new cows. Can you hear her? What do you think, Roxy? Should we name this one Roxy? No? No, she's not impressed. Not impressed one bit, guys. Oh, I wish you could see her. In fact, I might put a picture of Roxy right at the end, just so you can see her. Roxy, calm down. They're not real, I promise, honey. Alright, let's close that up so it doesn't get too busy. There we go, they're gone. All gone. All gone. No more cows. She's still gonna bark. I know it. Okay, right, let's go down to the cows on here. Okay, so food-wise, I put 17,000 in. That is probably going to hold, do you think, probably 40,000 litres, isn't it? So we're definitely going to need to get that silage. I wish I could speed it up, but I can't at the moment. But I only have 10, so that should keep them going for a while. I'm not too worried about productivity right this second. The goal was just to get the cows here. So I'm pleased that we've made that milestone. Job done. Let's have a look at some more contracts. We only have 18,000 in the bank now. And once we get this operation up and running, we need to think what we're going to do with it. What are we going to do with the milk? Are we going to go down the traditional dairy route? Or did we want to try something new, a different type of production chain? There are so many available to us now. So I think we'll have a little peek at some different options in the next video. But for now, let's see what contracts are available to us. Still that one fertilizing contract. Michael Hammond, you really want us to do it. So, do you know what, mate? I'll accept. Challenge accepted. The one thing which I feel I'm really missing, especially for a contract like that, is an additional tank. I really could do with an additional tank to add to the front of the tractor. Now that I've said it, I feel like I need to look to see whether anyone's coming. I feel like it was my fate. And now Roxy is stressed squeezing a ball in her mouth. I am so sorry. Are you right, Rox? Are you right, Roxy Boxy? She's so funny. The irony is I thought they were going to be asleep the entire video, and that just hasn't happened, has it? So I think I mentioned we're going away in a few weeks. So we went out with the boarders, which are going to be looking after them whilst we're away. We went out with their 2 dogs. They've actually got 3 dogs, but one of them's a German Shepherd. And they never like to overwhelm the new dogs with a big dog, although ours play with big dogs, so they're not going to be scared. They never like to overwhelm them, which I think is fantastic. And they have a Bichon Frise, and a Shishon, which is a Shih Tzu with a Bichon, and absolutely adorable. They're both gorgeous, and my girls got on very well with them, so that's left me a little bit more relieved, for sure. Oh no, was that contract on number 1? Not dreaded field number 1. Why did I accept this contract? I swore never to step back on that field. It is so big. Oh no, okay. I'm definitely gonna be pausing this video, and you can rejoin me once it's done, because it's a beast. If you remember, it is an absolute beast. It took me 6-7 hours to harvest it. So why did I not concentrate on that? I just was so focused on that price of, was it 40-odd thousand? I should have known. What's the matter with me? Anyway, as I drive the long drive to field 1, I'll leave you here, and I will bring you back when I'm just about to finish the field. Catch you in a bit. I finished the contract. That actually didn't take too long. I'm very relieved to say. I did go and purchase another 5,000 litres, and I purchased an additional tank which holds another 2,000 litres. Ironically, I didn't actually need it if you look at the bottom. But I'm going to keep this. It's only 8,000 to purchase, so I've just leased it. It's only a couple of hundred a day, and it's good to have the additional tank. Right, so let's close that contract down. Nice, back up to 50. And I think I'm going to end the episode here. I'm going to need to do quite a bit of work off camera to get that field ready to do something more with, where I've put the cows. My aim, I believe, is going to be to plough a little bit, make some fields, and start looking at crops. I'm also very conscious that I haven't checked to see whether my soybeans are ready yet. Because I don't plant them, I completely forget they're there. So let's have a look at that. So they should be up here. Growth. So they're not ready. So that's fine. They've still got a little way to go. That's helpful, actually. It looks like we're going to have some more harvesting contracts come up soon. So that will be good. I'm very conscious of the fact that there is no other contracts available right now. That's quite disappointing, because I could do with another one just to top up my income. But we do have enough to be getting on with. If I focus on picking up that grass off camera, and then we can meet again once I have a little bit of a plan for that field. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give me a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and please feel free to leave a comment. And let me know if you liked it and what you think I should do with that field. I'm thinking perhaps, because I've got enough straw, maybe I could look at putting down some, I don't know, maybe I could do some sunflowers, because that wouldn't be too bad. I've already got the harvester, so I could potentially get just another header. And then I could potentially put down a mod, which is not very expensive, so we can turn it into sunflower oil. That'd be quite nice. So yeah, let me know what you think, what we should do. I do want to leave space on that field to expand my cows. I'm not sure whether I'll do sheep on here yet. I just haven't decided. But we're only so new to this map. We've got plenty of time to grow and to enjoy. And on that note, I'll leave you here, and I'll get cracking on this field. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care.